I am delighted to be able to tell you about the financial incentive to stop smoking, which is a scheme to help people to stop smoking. And how it works is it involves attending a set number of prearranged appointments, Sean, with a stop smoking advisor like myself. So I'm based primarily in Limerick, Sean, but my colleague Aoife covers the Kilrush clinic in County Clare. And the criteria for the scheme is you need to be over the age of 18, living in either one of the targeted areas as you've outlined there, Sean, whether that's Kilrush, County Clare, or targeted areas in Limerick City, and have a medical card. And you asked there, Sean, about how was the area selected. So, look, we're delighted to see a pilot initiative like this come about. We know that the HSE has received funding for a 2-year pilot programme. It started in March of this year, and we're looking to see if this type of thing is helpful. And the areas have been selected, Kilrush, County Clare, and areas within Limerick City, as we offer additional stop smoking supports in these communities. And we also tend to see that there might be a higher rate of smoking also. So it's an additional support. And what I'd say to any listener out there is come into the stop smoking service and get support. We provide non-judgmental, we're very approachable, and just think about where you can be this time next year. So our phone number to call is 065 686 5841.
So just to understand that, Niamh, and I'm fairly sure this is what you're saying, but the issue of smoking is particularly prominent in these areas, in Kilrush and parts of Limerick City. Is that correct to say?
We tend to see higher rates of smoking in many of these communities. That also could be said, I guess, around our smoking rates in Ireland. There is a 17% smoking rate at present. Approximately 1 in 6 adults are smoking, and we're seeing that that's relatively unchanged in the last number of years.
So that's not coming down, even different habits, more health conscious habits, or vaping even, that's not changing that statistic?
Well, what we're trying to do with an initiative like this, the financial incentive to stop smoking, is to double our chances. So not only will somebody get €400 of vouchers over the course of the year as they stop smoking, they will also have a saving in their pocket from not buying the cigarette. So as you said there, we're not seeing much of a change in terms of the smoking rate. That's what's been reported in the most recent report. But that being said, Sean, look, we're seeing really good success of people who do access our stop smoking service, whether it is part of this financial incentive to stop smoking or outside of that. There is support for everybody. And what I'd say to any of your listeners out there, look at Sean, we all know someone who's a smoker who needs a little extra support. And our service is there to give that support. And the number, again, just to call it out for your listeners, is 065 686 5841.
Niamh, if somebody is listening to this and they might have a family member who is a smoker and they're adamant about their family member coming off cigarettes, but that person might be reluctant, what would you say, or how would you advise them in encouraging their loved one to seek these supports?
That's it. So look, there are so many benefits to stopping smoking, and many of us have a loved one who we can think of who is a smoker, and some gentle encouragement can be very helpful. We are a non-judgmental service, and what I'd say is sometimes it's just making that telephone call, having a chat, maybe coming in and speaking to an advisor. Like myself, I'm one of a number on the team here in the HSE Mid West that covers Limerick, Clare and North Tipperary. So we're available. We encourage people to come in for an appointment, have a chat. There are lots of different support options available, and take it one step at a time. But you will be supported throughout the year as you stop smoking.